Hey, what's up? Today we are baking irresistible Shiopan, Japan's buttery delight. It's soft, buttery, with a crispy twist. Should we consider it as Japan's croissant? Let's make it, shall we?
For any kind of soft dough, of course, we need softener, or in this case, tanzhong. Nothing fancy, 20-gram flour, 100-gram water into the microwave for 1 minute, and boom, you have something look like gelatin. Let it cool down completely, and now time to make the dough. In a medium-sized bowl, I'm gonna add all the dry ingredients, mixy, followed by wet ingredients, which you can see them in the caption, or you can check the description later for the method and recipe. Last but not least, all of the tanzhong. Mixy gang. Don't panic, it's not gonna be that sticky. This dough is quite handleable. When you add a shaggy dough like this, time to introduce room temperature butter, which is 30 gram in this case. Think about someone you don't love and mix this bad boy. Now that the dough is not a mess anymore, I'm gonna bring it on the surface and knead it like a man. Of course, if you have a stand mixer and if you like to use it, be my guest. But I'm a dough freak and I like to have fun. Time to use whatever techniques you know. Slap and fold, use the scraper, whatever suits you the best. Now you might ask why I stopped mixing.
If the dough is super sticky, don't panic. Let it rest for 30 minutes. You will thank me for that later.
30 minutes later, as the dough rested beautifully, the magic happened and gained some beautiful strength. Not sticky anymore and quite handleable. Now I'm gonna mix this bad boy for 8 to 10 minutes. Of course, there is no specific time. Some might be stronger, someday you feel more weak. I'm gonna show you how to test the dough. As you can see, the dough is smooth and elastic, not sticky anymore. And even if you squeeze it like this, it's gonna bounce back right away. That's more than ready. Into the smaller bowl because I'm gonna see how it rise. And now, time to let it rise. Something look like this. Double its size, puffy and airy, punching time. That was so satisfying. I recommend you to don't skip punching this bad boy. Time to separate it into 7 beautiful pieces. Use a scale if you're a pro, of course. And simply just round them up. You can fold all the side to the center and with the help of the surface, round them up like a piece of cake. Cover them up, let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes. Ten minutes later, I'm gonna roll them up to roughly 11 centimeters rectangle. Sprinkle a little flour if it's sticky. Fold into third, overlapping the other side. And now time to tuck it and roll it. And roll it to roughly 11 centimeters. Of course, you need to roll one side thinner than the other side. Something like this. If I show you from another angles, you will get it. Nothing complicated. Like so, we have 7 cute pieces of, let's say, fish, or I don't know. And again, cover them up, let them rest for 15 minutes. They look like fishes, right? I guess so. Finally, time to final shape. I'm gonna roll a triangle shape down part bigger. One mark at the bottom like croissant. I have 7 pieces of butter, each 23 gram, as filling. Time to roll and seal the butter into the dough. If you need to know, each block should be 5 to 2 centimeters. Something to cover the whole roll. Try to put the end part at the bottom so it seals properly. And let's take a look from the other angle. Gorgeous, right? Into the baking paper and let them proof somewhere below 26 degrees Celsius. Because we don't want the butter to melt, right? Which probably takes around 2 to 3 hours. You can spray little water while proofing so it won't dry up. If you know, you know. Wiggly, jiggly, puffy, ready to bake. Spray generous water on top to achieve that beautiful crispy crust. Bake them at 220 with the fan on for 10 to 13 minutes. Or you can turn off preheated 240 oven for 5 minutes and then turn on the oven and bake at 160 for another 6 minutes. Immediately brush them with the excess butter right out of the oven and enjoy watching these pieces of art. Shh, listen to the crust. I mean, wow. I'm telling you, my friend, Japanese know something. Home smells like French croissant bakeries. I wish you could smell it. Look at it. Enough show off and my favorite part, tasting time. Let me see. Oh my god. I thought this would be something like croissant, but I'm telling you, it's not. It has its own unique character. Dangerously yummy. Alright, that was it. Like always, keep baking and take good care of yourself.